Good morning. My bulletproof tea. It's a brand name Bulletproof, but I don't drink the coffee. I drink black tea with butter and collagen and a little bit of protein powder. It's amazing stuff. I don't even add any sweetener anymore. It's awesome. Today's theme is don't be afraid to take a big step. I'm going to read a passage from I Come as a Brother, and then we're going to come back to the theme. And you're going to think they don't go together, but they really do. I'm tricky that way this morning. How many of you are addicted to seeing yourself as a spiritual seeker? If you look carefully, you will find that view is the ego's greatest weapon for one-upmanship. A spiritual seeker is at the top of the pile, and everybody knows it. Many people play this game in order to feel better about themselves. Oftentimes, people who have failed in other parts of their lives turn to the spiritual world thinking, well, I made a mess of the earth plane, but at least I can do something better on the other planes. Unfortunately, the earth plane and the other planes are one. You cannot jump over the earth plane and sit on heavenly clouds in a different state of consciousness. The easiest way to vaster states of understanding is the total, utter acceptance of this plane exactly as it is, and you is exactly as you are, and your neighbors exactly as they are, and to love your neighbor as yourself. You cannot love your neighbor if you feel superior to him. It is called condensation. Condescension, not love. Other than the water precipitation. Okay. Sorry, I cracked myself up, but I'm pretty sure you're out there going, really? Really? Did you say that? Anyway. So, don't be afraid to take the next big step, and looking at gurus in the light that they are human beings just like you. So the reason those two passages go together is that one of the reasons that I teach and one of the reasons that I do morning devotionals is I want you all to realize how beautiful and powerful and light beings that you are. Okay, I want you to see that for yourself. I want you to be able to take the steps in your life without fear, without thinking you need somebody to guide you in every single little step. I want you to be able to take tools and techniques and fly. There's always going to be somebody who needs a little bit of help in certain parts of their journey. And that's what light workers do. You know, they help those that need a little bit of help a little bit along the way. But what we really want, what we really, really want, is for you to fly on your own. If you meet somebody that doesn't want you to fly on their own, that wants you to go back to them for every little answer in your life, they are not good for you. Because they can't do it for you. And they're trying to trick you into thinking that they can do it for you. They can't. You have to do it for yourself. You have to do the work. And it's hard. And it's lonely seeming. And it's very filled with fear. It's filled with anxiety. It's filled with all the emotions that are out there. But your fear holds you back. We are a community, and we're here to support each other so that we all can grow as individual beings. And sometimes it's hard. But that's okay, because it's hard for me. It's been hard for me. It's going to be hard for me. It's not going to get any easier. It's life, and we are here to support one another to grow. So don't be afraid. You have a community, whether you realize it or not. You have loving beings that surround you that want you to grow. And the things that make us beautiful, that make us shine, we need to feel free to let that shine. You don't need somebody to hold your hand the whole way. Because frankly, you're only going to get so far, and you're going to fall flat on your face, and you're going to wonder why that person didn't see it coming. Because they're not meant to. You're supposed to live your own life. So don't be afraid of the big step. Don't be afraid to take a big step. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and say, I can do this. I am strong. I want you to be able to walk down the street of life, your path, your journey, and I want you to, when you stumble and when you fall, know that the ground underneath you is not going to suck you down into the abyss of yuckiness, that it's just ground, that you can stand up and you can brush yourself off and you can say, that hurt. What the hell did I trip on? And be able to see in your path those things that tripped you up, or at least get past it so you can turn back and look and say, aha, that's what that rock was. That was that big boulder in the way that I totally didn't see. But we have to do those things on our own. Sometimes people like me who have gifts, they get caught up in the modern societal idea that we are the beginning and end all. We are the spiritual gurus of the world. We're not. And anybody that tells you so is a fucking liar, okay? And yes, I just use vulgarity. You have to be able to grab hold of your spiritual innards. Spiritual innards. I love that. And know that they are yours. And nobody can take that from you. And if it takes... What is that? I think my cat's about to throw up. Anyway, maybe not. If it takes grabbing hold of that, figuratively and saying, I can do this. I can make this big move. Sometimes right action takes a girding of the loins and a gripping of who you are and saying, I am strong. The cat's throwing up. I'm going to have to go. I hope you all have a beautiful day. And I'm going to do this short. I have to go take care of him. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.